The fox and Clover stood silently among the blackened ruins. The seed in her paw glowed softly, warm against the cold air. It pulsed with a rhythm, slow and steady, as if alive. "This seed, it's connected to the crystal," Clover whispered. The fox nodded, her sharp eyes scanning the desolation. "Then it must be important. Maybe it's the last piece of light left here." That night, while they rested under the hollow of a broken wall, the fox dreamed. "Guardian." The voice was soft, feminine, and kind. "This seed is hope, but hope must be protected. Darkness will hunt you for it." The fox turned in her dream to see a glowing figure, a spirit fox, her fur like silver fire. "Who are you?" the fox asked. "I am the echo of the first guardian," the spirit replied. "Take the seed to the heart of the forest beyond the shadow lands. Only there can the balance be restored." When morning came, the air felt heavier. The shadows of the forest seemed to twist unnaturally, as if watching their every step. "They know," Clover said nervously. "They know we have the seed." The fox didn't look back but quickened her pace. "Then we stay ahead of them. We can't let fear slow us down." But deep inside, she knew they were no longer just travelers. They were prey in a world where the darkness never slept. On the third day, as fog rolled through the trees, figures emerged. Deer, owls, and a lone wolf with scarred fur and eyes sharp as steel. "You carry the light," the wolf growled, his tone guarded. "The darkness spreads faster than ever. You won't make it alone." The fox studied him, sensing no malice. "Then guide us. If you know these lands, help us reach the heart." The wolf bowed his head slightly. "My name is Ash. I will lead you, but there will be a price." Traveling with Ash, the fox learned much about the lands beyond her forest. There were places where time twisted, where shadows turned friends into foes. "You can't just fight the darkness," Ash said one night as they sat by a flickering campfire. "You must understand it. Fear gives it power. Only courage weakens it." Clover, still nervous, huddled closer to the fire. "What if I'm not brave enough?" The fox nudged her gently. "Bravery isn't about being fearless, Clover. It's about moving forward even when you're afraid." Their first true test came 2 nights later. As they crossed an ancient stone bridge, the air thickened. Out of the mist, shapes emerged. Tall, twisted figures of living shadow, their eyes glowing crimson. "Run!" Ash barked. The fox darted forward, Clover clinging to her back. The bridge shook, cracks forming under their paws. One of the creatures lunged, slashing across Ash's side, but he growled and struck back with teeth and claws. The fox turned, the crystal around her neck blazing with golden light. With a roar, the shadows recoiled, hissing as the light cut through the darkness. Dash dash dash. Exhausted and bleeding, the group stumbled into a hidden grove bathed in moonlight. The seed pulsed brightly, as if relieved. An ancient turtle, older even than the one from the fox's forest, emerged from the pond. His shell was cracked, and his eyes glimmered with deep wisdom. "You carry the last seed of light," the turtle said. "But beware, guardian, the heart you seek lies beyond the hollow mountains, where the darkness was born." Ash bowed his head respectfully. "Then that's where we'll go." The turtle studied the fox. "Only trust and sacrifice will see you through, guardian. Remember." Days turned into weeks as they climbed the treacherous hollow mountains. The higher they went, the colder and darker the world became. Snow fell in thick sheets, and the winds howled like angry spirits. One night, while huddled in a cave, Clover whispered, "Do you ever wish we'd stayed home?" The fox looked at the glowing seed, then at her small friend. "No," she said softly. "Because home won't be safe unless we finish this. And I won't let the darkness take everything we love." At the peak of the mountain, they found a massive stone gate carved with the same runes as the temple. The gate opened slowly, revealing a cavern glowing with ethereal light. Inside stood a majestic stag, his antlers shimmering with thousands of tiny lights. "You have come far, guardian," the stag said, his voice deep and resonant. "Place the seed at the heart, and the balance will begin to heal. But know this, to awaken the heart, a price must be paid. A life for the light." Clover gasped, her eyes wide with fear. "No, there has to be another way." The fox lowered her head, silent, as the weight of the stag's words sank deep into her chest. As the cavern trembled with the rising hum of energy, the fox stared at the glowing seed in her paw. If she sacrificed herself, the darkness would end. But Clover, Ash, and the forest would be left